afternoon. Very good. You are appearing for Karnataka Bank Limited interview. What is the date?
24th February at 1:30.
24th February. Very good.
Yes, sir.
That means you must be from Karnataka. Acha, can you please tell about yourself?
Sure, sir. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to introduce myself, sir.
Yeah. But
I am Gayatri.
listen, here it is okay, thank you. But there, I'm sure you are aware you should not tell this thank you, but still simply introduce yourself. Okay?
Okay, sir. Directly introduce.
Directly introduce. Just a smile and then continue.
Okay.
Yeah. Please tell about yourself.
Should I include family also, sir?
Actually, in the family introduction of family yourself, I mean, in the introduction, you will tell about your name, the college,
Okay.
I mean, the degree you have done finally, MCA, whatever it is, and the
Okay.
college and the year in which you completed and the percentage of marks if you have scored over 70,
Okay.
you can mention that. There, and after that, you will go to the previous degree, BCom or BSc, whatever it is. Okay.
That also need to be mentioned.
Yeah, you have to mention, and if they are listening more, then you can go for +2. Otherwise, by that time itself, they will cut you and they will ask you to tell about other things. If they permit, during discussion, you must try to tell about your interest in banking, why you are interested in joining the bank. That interest
Okay.
you can also mention so that they will be impressed with what you are introducing yourself. You don't have to tell about your weakness unless they specifically ask.
Yes,
See,
sir.
normal interviews where they used to have for 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and all, candidates used to talk fully, say about their BE degree, then +2, 10th, everything. But
Ah,
nowadays, they are doing interviews in a very hurry burry. Just within 10
on
minutes, they
5
finish.
minutes.
5 minutes to 10 minutes. So you need to be very brief while telling about you and to the point. Also tell about your interest in banking, aligning or associating it with the, say, the introduction of your father. My father is so and so, and I am also interested in this. Likewise, you should tell.
Yes, sir.
Please start.
Sure, sir. My name is Gayatri. I have done my Master of Computer Completion application from Vishweshwaraya Technical University. Before that, I have done UG degree as a Bachelor of Computer Application at 2016. And recently, for few months, I have worked as a customer care executive at HDB Financial Services, subsidiary of HDFC Bank. Later on, I got married and I recently moved to Chennai from Bangalore. Although I'm basically from Bangalore, my father works as an Indian bank senior manager in Bangalore, and my mother is a homemaker. I have one sibling, younger sister, who is 6 years younger than me. She is pursuing as a BSc dietitian and nutrition. And seeing then my father, I prefer to work in a bank. Even my husband works as a senior executive in mortgage department of Royal Bank of Scotland
Excellent.
at Chennai.
Excellent. Very good. Nice. I think your interest in banking is because your daddy is also in banking.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and yeah, in a real introduction in the bank, you don't have to tell about the full details about sister and all unless they ask.
Okay.
You will stop with your daddy because you need to associate with banking. And even mother also you don't have to tell unless they raise it.
Okay.
I know you have desire, I mean interest in both of them, but then in the introduction aspect, since the time is very short, you need to tell about you, and also here in your case you have to tell about your daddy because he is working in the bank.
Yes, sir.
I hope you understand. Good, very good. You said that you were working in HDFC Financial Services Limited.
Yes, sir.
what was the nature of work you were doing?
Sir, it was like customer care executive in phone banking. Means customer will be calling us, we need to assist them with their queries.
Oh, yeah, it was more like what were the queries you will be attending to, and what type of assistance you will be giving to the customers.
So like now if they have credit card, in credit card, why they have charged for which reason, and do they have loan offers in
Okay.
credit card,
Hmm. So,
and
tell me. So,
what minimum balance need to be required in credit card
yeah,
or debit card.
yeah. Now you said that you will tell them about the reason for debit of credit charges and all that. How will you be able to do that? Will you have an access to the server or the bank's this thing so that you can verify and tell? How will you be able to tell about all those things?
Through by their ID, sir, customer ID.
So you will go
In
into
system, in,
system and find out and then tell.
yeah, so there is a software of HDFC Bank.
Hmm.
By entering their customer ID, we can get all the details.
Very good. How will you satisfy about the genuineness of the person asking for information? Hello.
Yes, sir.
How were you satisfying yourself about the genuineness of the customer who is asking for details?
Yes, so once we tell them, they will receive a message.
No, no, I think you have not understood my question. I was
I
asking
didn't get.
some ex is calling you over phone.
Okay.
How will you ensure that you are talking to X, the genuine person, by asking for his date of birth or asking for his address, something like that? Is it not?
So we will check through system by getting their details.
That you have to tell. You have to get the details of the people like date of birth or address. I know this because I have been talking to this Airtel, that is why I know. Okay,
Sir.
very good. So, why did you resign from HDFC Financial Services? When did you resign?
A few months back of my marriage, sir.
Acha, oh, that means you were working during Corona period?
No, sir. At that time, they came to closure.
Acha, they themselves were closing it. So prior to
Yes,
that,
sir.
okay, good, good, good.
Prior to that.
That's good. So, is it that you were not liking the job, or the job was to your liking?
Actually, I was nearly able to claim that I need to leave, but that time my marriage came,
Mhm.
and it was bit torture.
Oh, very good, very good. Of course, talking over phone for long number of hours is really tough. Now I realize today when I have to talk from the morning, it's really tough only. Good. Now you are applying for Karnataka Bank.
Yes, sir.
That's. Can you tell me what you understand as a bank? What do you understand bank is?
A bank is a financial institution that lends loan from public, loan and asset from public, which makes the rate of interest,
Hmm.
and they will be giving helping to customer,
Hmm.
common man.
Can you improve this answer, because what you said was not wrong. I'm giving you one more opportunity to present it properly. What is a
Yes,
bank?
sir.
I would have talked about it many times. You must have heard about this through my videos or in our classes. So, what is a bank? What a bank is doing?
A bank is a financial institution
Correct.
that lends loan to public,
Yeah. It.
and
Hmm.
they take once they are lending to customer,
Hmm.
they will again they will by paying
Hmm.
through rate of interest
Hmm.
make a greater profit.
Hmm. Slightly different. Banking is a financial institution. I'll go with your own words. Banking is a financial institution that accepts deposits from the public and
Accept.
makes advances to others. Could you understand the difference? First of all, deposit has to come, then only the bank will be having funds in its hands to lend money to the customers. And then it is lending to customers. And the difference in the rate of interest charged from the, say, the charged on loans and the interest paid to the depositors is the gain for the bank. Okay.
To make profit.
Banks also do allied banking services like renting out lockers and also say bank assurance services. Banks also undertake certain other works like collection of checks and keeping of articles under safe custody, issuing of credit cards. These are other functions that are performed by banks.
Bank.
Okay. Can you please try now? What is banking?
So banking is a financial institution that accepts deposits and from public, which they create lending, if they create lending, and to make a rate of interest with a higher profit.
Okay, good. Can you tell about the allied services? Also,
No idea.
additional services like lockers, bank assurance, collection of checks, safe custody. These are other additional facilities that are being offered by banks. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Excellent. What are your strengths that will make you more eligible for being taken into bank?
So my strength, I am honest. I am hard worker and very dedication towards work.
Very good.
I like creative learning,
Yeah.
continuous learning. I'll be focusing more on work. I can handle responsibility
Good.
and I can manage, but with management is more, which is also a failure. More management also a failure.
No.
And
Yeah, but somewhere you use the word but. Words like but, maybe, can be, shall not be used in interviews because in interview within the 5 minutes, whatever we speak has to be definite words. Words which will convey a better impression about us. Am I making sense? Is it clear?
yes, sir.
Very good. Yeah. Now, can you please again try what are your strengths and why should Karnataka Bank give importance in selecting you?
Sir. I am honest person. I am hard worker.
Yeah.
I am dedicated towards work.
Yeah.
I can learn continuous, means I like learning continuous. I will be focusing more on work. I can handle responsibility.
Good.
I can manage and I can assist manager.
Very
in
good.
help.
Good. Excellent. Now, can you
Also,
tell
I
me?
am very perfectionist.
No. Don't use the word perfectionist. Use the word like this. I try to achieve the goals assigned to me within the time allotted. See, perfectionist is obviously a good one, but too much of perfection is not liked
That
by
is also
anybody.
a weakness.
Will result. It's a weakness. People like too much of perfection. In the world, nothing is perfect.
Yes, sir.
Nothing is perfect in this world. I'm not a saint to subscribe to that, but the very success of an individual is to get along well with others in spite of ambiguous situations. For example, if the road is very clean or clear, nothing, no vehicle is there. Even a person who doesn't know driving can drive. But
Yes, sir.
since there is lot of traffic only, there is need for driving license. Do you know driving scooter?
Yes, sir.
Do you know driving car also?
I have learned, sir, but I didn't touch.
अच्छा अच्छा ठीक है. So while driving in scooter, you must have learnt that so many days you would have had difficulties in doing it. Afterwards, only you gained confidence. So
Yes,
that
sir.
way, practice is what is required in order to ensure success in any aspect of life. Now, coming to banking again. Before banking, let me tell about your MCA. So, what did you like in your MCA?
So MCA, it is the learning of computer programming language, which helps in designing the website.
Mhm. Uh,
Also,
what are the computer programming languages you studied in detail?
C, C++,
C,
Java,
C, C++, Java.
DBMS,
What is that?
DBMS,
DBMS means database management.
database management system.
Acha, can you please tell me something about that? What is DBMS?
DBMS stands for database management system.
Hmm.
It is a structured query language.
Hmm.
Means, for example, now in Excel we will be MS Excel we will be creating one table.
Hmm.
So through that we, for example, select stars from the table XYZ.
Hmm.
Where what all the details are there in the XY table, it will fetch and show in our DBMS software.
Oh, good. For what DBMS is used?
It is mainly used to while creating a website.
Hmm.
It will link
Hmm.
and means they will be having a connection.
Hmm. Are you aware
Like
whether it is used in banking? I'm not sure. That's why I'm asking you. DBMS,
banking,
banking, which software is used? I think Java is used.
Finacle,
Finacle,
Finacle
Finacle is a software
for Karnataka.
drafted by Infosys. That is for
Uh,
core banking solution. But I am asking the language that is used. Doesn't matter. I don't know. You also check it up. What is the
yes, sir.
software language that is used for writing this Finacle language? Anybody, any other candidate knows means he can answer. Very good.
Yes,
So
sir.
that is a doubt. I'm certainly getting it. Okay.
Sir.
Doesn't matter. Good. Now let me come to another aspect. We all talk about cloud computing, large extent. What is cloud computing?
Cloud computing is a recent technology which has been started recently, and in that mainly we require internet
Hmm.
where we can get details of project
Hmm.
in computers
Hmm.
using the cloud storage.
Yeah, I think you are not touched the point. What is cloud computing? You are not answered the question. The fact that it is used with internet is correct, but the storage of data in the cloud, okay,
So
that has to be specifically told. Also, you can use the names of some cloud computing sites with which you are familiar. For example, here I find, what does cloud computing mean? Cloud computing means for applications remaking the entire IT stack from the foundation to the customer level. The application layer is no different. That is too technical. I want only simple language that whatever extra, I mean, information we have, we get it stored in internet in a separate page or a website, and that can be accessed by us later on. The one I have in mind is onedrive.com, then P Cloud. So many sites are there, you know.
yes, sir.
They help us to store messages. Good. So that is about banking. Good, good, good. Yeah. Now, can you tell me the responsibilities of a bank probationary officer?
Sir,
Here,
as a
1 minute. Here, a candidate is telling Java, C, C++ is used in Finacle. We have to check it up. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Languages, these languages are used. That's what it says. We can check it up. Now tell me what are the job role of, what is the job role of a probationary officer?
The probationary officer mean they will be assisting to manager
Correct.
and they will be passing the loans.
Hmm.
They will be supervising the clerks
Hmm.
in doing their work,
Hmm.
which helps means which reaches the manager what need to be targeted.
Hmm.
Also, few clerk work. If clerk is in leave today, that time officer will be carrying the.
No, no, that is the fact of life, but that need not be told or accepted in an interview. 100%. What you say is 150% correct. Ah, but openly we cannot agree it there that an officer is doing a clerical job. Hota hai. But so you have to, you need not tell about that. But what you said is right. An officer's job is to mainly assist the manager of a branch in the day-to-day functioning of the branch. Like for example, if he is in the counter, he will be assisting in, say, making payment of checks and authorizing receipt of money and, say, issuing of a fixed deposit receipt and other RD and issue of passbooks and also receiving money for NEFT and sending messages for NEFT, RTGS and all that. And if he is in the main bank hall and if he is in charge of lockers also, he will be helping people who are approaching for opening the lockers.
Locker.
Okay.
Yes,
Sometimes
sir.
he may be posted with extra responsibilities for loans. In that case, he may have to go through the loan proposals and put up the proposals to the manager for sanction, for higher authorities for sanction. And the main job role of the officer is also to receive the customers with smile, offer them seat, and to look after the requirements of them.
Yes, sir.
Could you understand it? There is no hard and fast rule about this, but whatever you speak, you must be commit. You must be convinced about that, and you must enjoy what you are speaking. That is what is more important. First of all, when I speak now, I am convinced of what I am telling, so I am talking to you with confidence.
Yes,
So
sir.
this level of confidence you will have only when you utter practice many times. You practice it many times. Slowly you will get the confidence that what you are speaking is correct. Could you get the message?
Yes, sir.
Can you please try again? Doesn't matter. What is the job role of a probationary officer?
Probationary officers will be assisting manager in day-to-day functioning of the bank. And the officer will be supervising the clerk.
Yeah.
And for clerk, they will be assisting with what customer requires
Hmm.
as per their needs.
Hmm.
If customer required in ornaments need to be kept in locker,
Hmm.
so that work also they will be doing.
Okay. Good. Good.
Issuing of checkbook,
Hmm.
passbook,
Hmm.
passbook entry.
Hmm. Of course, passbook entry will be done by a clerk,
Uh,
but he is in charge of that, supervising that. That's all. But nowadays, machines have come. Nowadays, machines have come.
in
They are,
ATMs,
yeah,
they
ATMs,
can.
machines are doing it. Yeah, very good. You told about ATM. What is ATM?
ATM stands for automatic teller machine.
Correct. What are the functions it can do?
ATM can we can withdraw the money from
Oh,
that,
hmm.
and we can in ATM we can get a balance inquiry slip.
Hmm. Good.
Also, we can entry our passbook.
No, 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 no. ATM will not enter your passbook. If there is a separate machine for that, that will do that. In the
Uh,
ATM, you can get a mini statement. I'm not sure of. any ATM which can do passbook entries. Okay, could you understand?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Number one, you can know the balance. Number two, you can make a statement of the last 10 entries or so. Number four,
Yes,
you
sir.
can withdraw cash. You can change the PIN and all that.
You can change this.
That is it. Yeah. So have you heard of the concept phishing? PHISHING. This is something to do with phone, something to do with computer, and all that. What do you
I
understand by the term phishing?
I have heard, sir, but don't have idea.
You don't have an idea.
No, sir. I have heard that word.
The phishing is a concept whereby, say, the another person gets details about your account, the customer's account, and using the passwords withdraws money from the account. The concept of phishing is very much prevalent in our country, more especially in a place like Jamatara, J A M A T A R A. Jamatara is a small village in Jharkhand state. The
Okay.
boys and girls in there, after studying plus two or so, they are so well trained that they can speak in different accents, different languages. So what they do, they try to speak to other bank customers as if they are speaking from the office of the bank. As if from the call center of the bank they are speaking, they will speak and try to get details of the ATM card number, ATM pin, and all that they will take. After getting that, within the next 5 minutes, they will withdraw all the money that is there in the SB account or current account of the customer. Yeah. And phishing is also told, somebody has told here, hacking of hard drive and locking them and asking money in return to unlock the drive is also an example of phishing. That is at a higher level. What this band boy says is at a higher level. Yeah, sometimes that also happens in the foreign countries when some companies say that server itself will be blocked by hackers and they will demand some ransom for releasing it. That is at a higher level. The one I am used to is very common in our country, and this is there in a Netflix say serial known as Jamatara. You must have, I must have told you in our class also. Good.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, very good. So we saw about fishing also. Good. Now, can you tell me what is PMJDY?
PMJDY stands for Pradhana Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana.
According to that, what are the important things that are introduced to customers and why they are brought to customers?
Sir, in that PMJDY scheme, it is a zero balance account,
Correct.
savings account.
Hmm.
It comes under BSBDA account,
Hmm.
and they can avail a loan up to 6,50,000
No, no,
per
no, no.
year.
Hello, hello, hello. What? 6,50,000. Where?
1,50,000.
No, no, no.
So,
In BSBDA, maximum overdraft is 10,000. Where did you study this? I don't know. Doesn't matter. No problem. So I was actually asking this question for you to relate PMJDY to another very important concept about which our government is particular. What is that? Yeah, here the answer has come. The answer is financial inclusion. The PMJDY was started in order to achieve financial inclusion. Have you heard about financial inclusion?
sir, I have heard,
Can
sir.
you tell me in a few words what do you understand by financial inclusion?
No idea, sir.
It is extending banking and insurance services, that is financial services, to poorer people at cheaper rates. And in order to ensure that, government has been very keen on opening more branches in rural areas, opening more regional rural banks, and having a lot of bank correspondence. Say in villages and all, a school teacher or a post office in charge or somebody will be made as banking correspondent who will be able to access through some POS, and they can operate the bank accounts through that, render minimum services to the bank customers. And apart from that, for ensuring financial inclusion, the small banks were started and payment banks were also started. Not only that, the concept of BSBDA was brought, according to which crores of accounts were opened. People who were not having bank accounts were asked to open the account, and this also helped in disbursement of monies at one stroke through internet itself, through NEFT. At the stroke of one press, money will be credited to lakhs and crores of accounts, especially this 2000 per 2000, 6,000 rupees paid to farmers. That was all done through this, using this PMJDY account, so that everybody has account and the monies are credited to the account of the people, genuine people. Not only that, for the concept of financial inclusion, say PMSSBY, PMJJBY, APY. What is APY?
APY stands for Atal Pension Yojana.
Yeah, these were also started. So more number of people get service and more banking service can be rendered. Very good. Thank you so much. Today you have been able to cover some of the aspects, but we have not very much gone into banking. But you are able to communicate well. But only thing is you should develop still more confidence. You are able to speak very well. Comparing the language of many other people from other states, your communication is very good. So talk with confidence. Okay? Very good. Today you are done very well. We will meet on another time for some other aspects relating to banking. Only thing is you go through the questions I have given, try to answer it differently and in a better way. Also, when you watch some of my videos, if when you come across a question which you have not heard so far, note that one, prepare answers for them apart from what the candidate is telling and the improvement I am making in the interview, in the mock interviews. Very good. So best wishes. Thank you.
What marks would you like to give?
At this rate, I will be easily giving you 8 to 8.5 out of 10.
Yes, sir.
Because some of the questions you could not answer. So otherwise, I would have given higher marks. Say, for example, some questions, unfortunately, those areas you were not familiar. This happens. This happens in interview, because it is, see, the road is not a well planned, I mean pre-planned one. It goes as it is. Okay. Anyhow, I really appreciate you for taking it sportively and answering with confidence. Best wishes. But the voice alone, I don't know. Maybe your voice is like that only. Can you speak little with anger? You talk to me. Sir has reduced 2 marks to me. So you talk. No. You talk with anger. Let me see whether your voice raises. No.
In phone, my voice will be.
Yeah, your voice will be only like this. It's okay.
Yeah, sir.
Doesn't matter. That itself is nice. But be smiling always.
Yes,
normally you do smile, absolutely no problem. Be smiling when you enter the interviewer's room, and look at the eyes of the chairman and the eyes of others and talk with confidence. Super. That's what it is. Best wishes. Sorry, I have reduced 2 marks. It is to make you get some more marks in the next other classes whenever we meet. And as I told you, you can ask others to raise questions to you. You can even ask your sister to raise questions and tell her, believe that she knows it, and answer to her.
Yes, sir.
Best wishes. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye, sir.
Yeah, that was a candidate appearing for Karnataka Bank Limited interview. She is known to me because she has been attending my general awareness classes every day. That is why I am willing to take a mock interview. Akshata Kamath. Yeah, Akshata Kamath, I think today you talked, na? I think today morning or so you talked. Akshata. Akshata. Akshata, you talked to me today. Make videos on bad bank and RBI, cryptocurrency market, other hot topics. Yes, let them come in some magazine so that I can read them and tell you. Akshata, you did not talk to me. Jayesh Lake, sir, I am in queue for interview. Ah, correct. 1 minute. Today, yeah, Jayesh Lake. 1 minute. Yeah, I saw your name somewhere. 1 minute. Today, the names available, Gayatri has been completed. Um, Jayesh, Logesh Rath mein, Nilesh Patil, I'm not getting the number. Then there is one Swati, there is one Jaya Vikram. Jaya Vikram. Jayesh Lake, I gave you time at 3:30. I will come in 2 minutes. Please take my number, call me after 2-3 minutes. Mr. Jayesh Lake, you know my number. Mr. Surya Mishra, no problem. Please write to me my email ID samba.s7@gmail.com, and you give your education, your qualification, and then also remit rupees 100 to Google Pay, and the number is 9003037557, and if possible, attach the screenshot with that if possible. Otherwise, I will have to verify. You tell what name you are using for remitting money. That's all. And maybe today it will not be possible. If you remit money today, I may be able to accommodate you on Tuesday. I may be able to accommodate you on Tuesday during daytime. Okay? Uday Kumar, where are you from? अच्छा जयेश लाके आपको नंबर इसमें हमने लिखा नहीं जी Jayesh Lake, Yanji. I wrote 3:30 p.m., but number I have not noted. So kindly call me. Right now it is 3:44. Please call me by 3:50 p.m. ठीक है? Jayesh Lake. Thank you. If other call come, I will just cut them stating I'm waiting for this call. Thank you. Best wishes.